right, so we're going to go live. I'm going to take us live now. Just wait for it to come up. We have a very stormy, windy day here in Melbourne, up in the Dandenong Ranges. Well, I think across Victoria, everywhere, but particularly in the Dandenong Ranges, when there's wind like this, it's quite nerve-wracking because we get a lot of damage. We get a lot of power outages, you name it. So hopefully it's not too bad today. Let's keep our fingers crossed. The other interesting thing, hello everyone, by the way, it's Kate, the Courageous Inspirer Coach. The other very interesting thing that's occurred this morning, I was having a little bit of a giggle with it with my prior client, is that I've got a rather large dog called Georgie. She's absolutely beautiful. And I've gone very low on my iPad, so we better hurry up and get onto that in a minute as well. It's the day for it, isn't it, for me? Anyway, I came in from Pilates this morning, really happy to see her. I went down kind of to give her a bit of a smooch, and she was so excited to see me. She went and put her hand, her paw, which is nearly the size of my hand, basically in my eye. So it's already coming up black. So yeah, joke on me. I couldn't exactly growl at her or do anything like that because she's just showing affection and being loving. So it was very interesting to go like, oh my God, my eye, and still give her a big smooch and everything else. So anyway, that's not why we're here. Today we're here and you're here with the Courageous Inspirer Coach to talk about growth journey mapping. So this is from the worksheet, this one that we sent out on Tuesday. Okay, so this is the one that came out on Tuesday. I'm just going to run it from this screen, not download it because I'm so low on battery. I'm going to try and wing this and get through it with very little battery. If not, I'll just push this to another screen. Okay, so this is in line with the topic of this month. So the topic of this month is all about growth mindset, in particular, passion to purpose, or passions into purpose. We're talking all things empowering our purpose. So this is leading us up to our major event on the 21st of July. If you have not yet registered, I'm going to pop the registration link into, I'll just get it up. You know how they say, just one moment, please. That's what I'm getting you to do now, because I actually had it copied, and then I went off the screen and copied something else, and that was not what I wanted. So there you go. All right. So there is the link to register for Empower Your Purpose Masterclass. Now, as I said before, the month's topic is all around passion to purpose, or passion into purpose. And we are very much a part of that is around growth mindset. One of the parts, there are 4 parts to the masterclass. We are looking at growth mindset and sustaining motivation, that in between, because we're driven. It's a driven success kind of mode that we're looking at. We're creating our passions and we're turning them into our purpose. There might be a lag time. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the importance of growth mindset, allowing your mind to think in the right way, and how to sustain that motivation. And there's 3 other areas within this masterclass. It's a really super masterclass. There's a bonus in there as well. I've got someone that's come in. I'll just say hello to them. It's Manya. Hello. How are you, darling girl? So we've also got this bonus section in this particular one where I'm going to be looking at storytelling. So the importance of storytelling and the impact that can have on so many people, and how you can align that to your personal branding. So it's an amazing masterclass. If you haven't registered yet, these are free tickets at the moment. That's the link that I just popped in there. Make sure that you get in there. It's got to align with you. There's no doubt about it. But I am calling in, women in business, women coaches, or even if you're in a job and you're lacking a will to be there, it's for you. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to get into the topic. which is all about growth mindset. And this is a cute little guide that I popped in, a free guide, our Freebie Tuesday. If you missed out on the guide after this live, you raise your hands in the comments, or you can raise them now if you're here, and we will get this copy out to you if you missed raising your hand to receive this guide. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention, I have been mentioning this lately, is that you will be seeing in a lot of the guides that I'm sending out at the moment, there's a worksheet how to use the guide if you work with clients and customers, because I work with a lot of women. I coach a lot of women that are coaches and consultants. So that is why I have this extra worksheet in here. Yes, I did. You missed it, did you? Okay, we'll get that out to you then, Manya. Okay, no worries about that. It'll be DM'd the details of how to get this document. So that page here is for those of you that are maybe coaches or consultants, and you want to use this to support the people that you're working with. So that's why this page is on there. What you're wanting to look at, though, to work through this guide is obviously have an understanding of what the guide's about. This one is all to assist in mapping your growth, your personal growth journey, where you're identifying key milestones, so you can see the key milestone areas that run through this document. And then you're reflecting on the challenges and triumphs along the way to then visualize your future growth path. So it's got some really important pleasure, Manya. It's got some pretty important parts to this. So this map, once you go through the actual process, you will have your milestone pieces that are the circles in your map. That's your roadmap. It'll then give you a place for reflection and then visualization of your future growth path. So you're using that page here really on each milestone. Okay, on each milestone. Now, I'm going to take you to the workings of the document so then you understand how to really work through each milestone. So this is how to identify key milestones in your personal growth, which will be in the roadmap on the start of this document. So when we have a look at reflecting on your key milestones, we want to reflect. A technique is reflection on changes. So when you reflect on your past and identify major changes in your life, these can serve as milestones. So for example, if you're transitioning from a job to running your own business, and this category is nearly all of the women that I work with are either transitioning from one job and normally an employee situation into working for themselves, or they're working for themselves and they want the business to go to this next level. So what's a significant milestone? That's that itself. Hello, Trina, my darling. I haven't seen you for so long. Awesome to have you here. Trina, you haven't registered for the masterclass. Get onto it. I've popped it into the comments. You'll see it just there. I want to see your name on that registration because I love having you on the masterclasses. And Trina was actually a previous client of mine. And I haven't seen her for a little while. So it's awesome to have her here. So we're wanting to reflect on your past and identify some major change. So some major change in your life. And this can serve as your milestone, right? And it's giving you the example of transitioning from job to job or job into your own business. Achievements and accomplishments. This is another way of identifying key milestones. So you want to list your achievements and accomplishments. They are clear indicators of your growth and can serve as your milestones. Let's have an example. If you graduated, if I can speak, if you graduated from a course, won a competition, or received a promotion, these are all important milestones. Now, one thing that I want you to start thinking about a little bit now before we even keep going in this document is the meaning of milestone, right? So milestones, when we're working towards a goal, when we're working towards the goal that we're wanting to achieve, there's going to be all the little steps that we need to step up in order to get to the top, don't we? So these are the milestones that we're speaking about now, just so then I can make sure everybody's on the same page. So another key milestone, overcoming challenges. So remember the challenges and how you overcame them. These moments are crucial milestones that show your ability to persevere. Look at that. Low battery. I love it. Don't you love it when you're running a live presentation off your iPad and low battery comes up on the screen? That's because somebody that I know that's home from school was using my iPad and I didn't know. Anyway, so example of that might be overcoming fear of public speaking by delivering a successful presentation can be considered a milestone. Skill development. Mark the points in time where you've gained new skills or significantly improved on existing ones. Example, learning a new language or mastering a musical instrument are good examples of skill related milestones. Okay, so each one of these are a technique and they're all individually important and all can be used for your key milestones. Personal realizations, personal insights and realizations that led to a significant personal change can be a key milestone. Example, realizing the importance of work-life balance and making subsequent lifestyle changes is an example of this. So these are personal realizations. I love this one in particular because this is one that I think often we don't necessarily include in our roadmap as a milestone. That choice of personal realization and making it one of your key milestones is a sign that you're understanding or moving closer towards that perfect day, that purpose that you're looking for. Because often your personal realizations, those passions that you have, you can monetize off them. So they actually should be included in your roadmap. So setbacks and failures are not just obstacles, but learning experiences that contribute to your growth. Example, failing to secure an important deal, but learning valuable negotiation skills is a process. Now, I'm a big one in that one. And I think I drive a lot of people quite mad, really, because I'm one of those people that if something does go wrong, I don't really think it's ever a failure. If something doesn't go the way that you necessarily planned it, I will find some positive aspect of that, some positive learning, aha moment, breakthrough, um, awareness, whatever it needs to be, I look for that. I immediately look for that. And I hone in on that in a positive way rather than dwelling on failure or picking at ourselves, being so self-critical that we put ourselves down to a level where then we create fear, self-doubt, everything else, and we stop working towards the milestones in our roadmap. And therefore that growth mindset slows down or stops. Okay, slows down or stops. The final part of this is the visualization script. So the first one is choosing your milestones. The second, and that comes through reflection as well. And this step is the visualizational script. So you're wanting to find a really quiet space to work through this process. When we're doing visualization, we're working at a subconscious level. It takes a lot to be able to visualize at the depth that we really do need to, because we want to go to that level where you're actually magically able to step into your own picture. So you associate yourself with that reality. Okay, so you're not dissociated. You're not looking at this going, oh, that would be great, but how am I ever going to get there? So you're looking at this picture, and it's not touchable. We're wanting to get you associated with the goal. You want to be in it as if it's happened and it's reality. So it takes a lot to be able to do that. I do this work a lot with my clients and in all of my master classes and workshops. In general, I do a lot of visualizational work, and I visualize every morning in my priming practices. Very important skill to master. Okay. Then you're wanting the path of growth, where this is where you're imagining yourself standing at the beginning of the path. So remember our roadmap up here. Okay, so this is your path, and you've got your milestone points, right? So you've got your roadmap ahead of you. Will you marry me? Oh. Can Amal Dala get off the live, please. That's not why we run lives, and certainly not appropriate for you to be here. So if we can get you off, that would be amazing. No, you're not going to go off. My apologies, guys. I'm going to try and block this person straight away. So just give me a moment. Okay. Okay, so hopefully I'm back. I should be back now. I think I've blocked him off. So my apologies, guys, for that person coming in here. I don't know how he got in here. It's probably because I'm on my personal page and it's not as exclusive, I should say, as my group page. So apologies. Okay, so that roadmap is ahead of us. We're looking at that. We're imagining it. And this path really needs to represent your journey of personal growth. That's what we're wanting to create. Remember, this is a personal growth map, a journey map. So look back at the path behind you and see the milestones you've already achieved. Each one glows with a soft light, a symbol of accomplishment and learning. This is another, oh, I know, it's just awful when that happens, and you're in a safe, sacred space. So I'd really like you to, I really have so much respect when you come here into this environment and you're live with me. So I am sincerely sorry that he got into our presence. All right. Lena, this is the hardest part, holding on to the vision. Yeah, well, that's why this technique, Lena, might actually assist you. We've spoken a little bit about this at the moment where, how do you hold that motivation towards, you're doing all the work, you seem to be doing all the work, but the success hasn't come yet. Same with a goal. You do all the work, you do all the steps, but the goal hasn't been achieved yet. So what you're wanting to do is really create a celebration, a milestone, like a map, like this is showing, and you're constantly turning behind you and you're celebrating where you've come, not just so focused on where you still need to go. So I also use this technique where I work with my clients on, the 10 steps, and how many steps in whatever you're working on at the moment, how many steps have you come? And then take a moment to actually just, completely and utterly celebrate that and look back at the steps and celebrate in that moment as often as you need to, not just always be looking forward. Oh my God, I've still got this many steps. I've still got these many steps. Okay. So we want to celebrate by looking back. And that soft light, I use this in my visualization. So I have a staircase and they light up as I'm getting my milestone points, light steps up. Another really good technique in there. And then we're imagining the future. So you're going to turn your gaze at this point forward, where the path extends into the distance, and the path forward represents your future growth. How exciting is that? It doesn't need to be daunting. It doesn't need to be, oh my God, really? That's you getting stuck in the process, not you allowing yourself to go to the outcome. Okay. So along this path, see your new milestones glowing dimly, waiting to be reached, waiting to glow up, be bright. And these represent the growth you've yet to achieve, the skills you acquire, the relationships you'll build, and the challenges you'll overcome. And then finally, moving forward, start walking towards the first milestone. As you approach, it becomes brighter. This milestone represents a goal you're set for yourself. Visualize achieving this goal. Feel the sense of accomplishment, the joy of achievement, the increase in confidence. Okay, how amazing, yeah, when you look at it like this. I love this process, and it's a really good script, because I really have found for some of my clients, I just can't seem to get to break through this, break through this technique of visualization. So I put this together for those of you that are very visual and you need to see the journey, not just read it on a piece of paper. Okay. So further goals, you move forward to the next milestone, visualizing each in turn. Imagine how you overcome those challenges. You learned the skills, you met the people who will help you along the way. Feel the positive emotions associated with each accomplishment, like really feel it. With each step forward, your confidence and belief in yourself then begins to glow and grow. Okay, so each time we move forward and we achieve our milestones with a method like this, and we're remembering all the things that we've overcome, all the things we've learnt, all the people we've met, take that with you. Take that with you moving forward. You don't have to do it on your own. So, looking ahead, stand at the farthest point you can see on your path. Look back at the milestones you visualize reaching. Feel the pride and satisfaction of knowing you're capable of growth and accomplishment, and carry this confidence with you as you move towards your goals in the real world. All right. And then closing this, you slowly bring yourself back to the present. Remember the path of growth you've visualized and the milestones you've yet to reach. Know that you have the capability to achieve these milestones, and then you'd open your eyes. Okay. So the beautiful part about this, the power that we have, because we are so magical. I was speaking about this in my group call this morning. We really don't tap in to anywhere near our potential. So again, this method of visualization, which is a part of manifestation, is that if you can really work on these sort of techniques and take yourself on that journey, so create yourself a really growth journey map, because that's what this is asking you to do. Work on what you need to work on and work hard on what those milestones need to be in your journey, with the end goal of where you're wanting to go here. Yeah. And practice it. Do it. This is the beautiful part about this. Not only when we visualize at this level and at this depth, does it become our reality, because we tell our subconscious mind that we've already done it, because we actually do it. You're actually going to go through it. You're actually going to experience it. You start to see what you see, you hear what you hear, you smell what you smell, you feel what you feel. It becomes real. Your mind actually thinks it's happened. And so then that level of anchoring in that emotion of success, the challenges that you met, you conquered, you overcame, the skills that you learned, the people that you met, all that wonderful thing that occurs when we allow our minds to grow, you get to actually experience it before it's even happened. How cool is that? And you get to take that courage and that confidence and that self-belief, that motivation with you when you actually do it for real. All right, all makes sense? So thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. That's my one of my really cool little worksheets. My wonderful coaching clients at the moment are working through the whole worksheet bundle. Like there's, I don't know, Lena, I reckon it's probably, I think it's about 50, 60 pages long, the whole bundle. You're amazing, Trina, and you're the best. Is that it's just a beautiful bundle, and they're getting to work through all of those worksheets this month. However, if you're not a coaching client, that's why I'm dropping in weekly ones at the moment. So I'm just going to pop them out each week. The best opportunity for women here that are really truly wanting to dive deeper into this growth journey and really map out their passion for purpose and really want to create that day, you know, that if we can call it the perfect day, your day, then attend the masterclass. Okay, so the masterclass coming up, Empower Your Purpose masterclass, is where we're going to be aligning your passions with your purpose. Yeah, with your purpose. 4 parts of it. And we've got a couple of guest speakers coming on board, over $2,000 worth of prizes and gifts. It's just spectacular. I'm really looking forward to this one. 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Get in there. There is a VIP upgrade available. If you're attending and you check out what's in the VIP upgrade, I would personally go for that for what you pay for it. It just means that you've got all the extras, all the bells and whistles with it. However, if you're able to come live and you're happy just to be there on the day, all you need to do is register, and that's a free ticket. All right, my darlings. Speak to you soon. Bye.